Good morning and welcome to the vlog. So it's a bright day, but it's actually pretty chilly this morning, and the car says 34 degrees, which for Texas, I mean, it was like 80 just a few days ago. We had severe weather and all that, you know, stuff coming through, and it was really warm for a few days, and now we're cooling off a little bit finally. So I don't know if it's gonna stay that way. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's not. Last time I checked, I think Christmas Day is supposed to be in the 70s, so we'll see. But anyway, we're headed to church right now. Today is, can you even believe it, the last Sunday before Christmas. This is the last time we'll do this before Christmas. So we have our Christmas, kind of like our Christmas program. It's basically the kids are gonna join our worship team for a couple songs at the end of our worship set, so that's gonna be fun. But yeah, everything's pretty much set up and ready to go. Just got to get there and get my computer set up and everything. Mandy did a ton of work for it yesterday to make sure we're all ready to go. I typed in some lyrics. We can do a lot of that from home, which is great. So we did all that yesterday from home. But I'm in the back with Zai, of course. But yeah, we're heading to church. It's going to be a good morning.
Hello. Hello, little buddy. Okay, say hi. Ooh.
Okay, well, I'm exhausted. I haven't even vlogged again yet. It's actually almost 3:30. Zion is taking his nap, and we've just been like watching some videos, eating everything, and just living our best life with our food. But yeah, anyway, we've got donuts here. Sundays are just like donut day. We always split them in half, and so we always like share every donut. We usually get half a dozen, and we'll probably have some in the morning too. Also got some pumpkin bread. So I said in a vlog just the other day, it's kind of funny because I just said this in one of the Vlogmas videos, that like when you work in ministry, people give you like foods and things like that for Christmas. I don't say that because I'm asking for anything. I just say it because it's literally like, that's just every church everywhere. That's the thing. I feel like for pastors, or even I feel like if you're a teacher or that type of job, I feel like they're kind of similar in ways. You get like foods and things, which I personally think is a great tradition, and we should keep that going. But we got pumpkin bread. We always get pumpkin bread from the same lady at church every year, and I love me some pumpkin bread, so I was digging on that. So she came up to me and had this bag, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, I know what's in there. But she makes this pumpkin bread, and to be honest, I'm kind of particular about pumpkin bread. I don't even like the way that I make it very much. I mean, I like it, but it's definitely like not the best pumpkin bread. I'm kind of trying to master that whole thing. I always make breads a little bit too dry, I think, so I'm trying to get better at it. But anyway, like even banana bread, I just kind of always make it a little drier, which I like it that way too. It's not bad. But she made this right here. It is like perfect. It's like made perfectly. It's so good. And so I already had a couple pieces of that because I literally love pumpkin bread, banana bread, especially like with coffee and stuff. Oh my gosh, I seriously love it. So we got that today because this is the last Sunday before Christmas, which is really weird. I was telling my mom, I feel like usually in recent years, it's like Christmas has been closer to a Sunday. Well, it is close to a Sunday, but I mean like the Sunday before Christmas would be closer to Christmas, if that makes sense. Whereas now it's like the Sunday before Christmas, but we have to wait basically the whole week. So it's really strange that we've already done a Christmas service and Christmas is like a week away. A little bit less, but anyway, so did that. I pumped a little bit. I mean, I've just been trying to get some things done, but I haven't picked up the camera. So I was also just spending time with Manny, hanging out with him for a little bit. And to be honest, I'm exhausted. So I'll give you a little recap of this morning's service. It was great. Everything went so well. One of the songs that the kids sang was, it's called a Hallelujah Christmas, I think is what they call it. But it's basically the Christmas version of that song, Hallelujah, that everybody knows. Everybody covers that song, all that. It's the Christmas version of that. So it's the exact same song, same melody, but with Christmas lyrics. And it's a very hard song. It's a very big song. And some of our kids who have never really even sang before had lead parts, and they absolutely killed it. It was so good. It's such a hard song to sing for even like more seasoned singers like myself and the other singers, like the adult singers, we were like, this is very difficult. Like, it's a big song. And so anyway, they did it so well. They all worked so hard on it. I literally started to get emotional on the stage because they were just doing such a great job. And I know they had nerves and everything, but you would never know by watching them. They did an amazing job. So I was so proud of each and every one of them. And then one of our students, actually one of Krista's daughters, played keys for me during that part. She just played. I didn't have to really do anything. They just handled it. And I was on the stage, but I just didn't really do much. It was so good. And then our actual worship set that I did lead went great as well. We sang 5 songs. So if you're interested in like worship, or I know I have some people follow me that are worship pastors and stuff like that, and or at least that want to be. I get comments like that a lot. Find my videos through that kind of thing. It's always like IVF, baby stuff, or worship stuff typically. And so anyway, we did Go Tell It on the Mountain. We opened with that. I love that. It's like probably my favorite upbeat Christmas song. I just feel like it has such a cool vibe to it. You can do it so many different ways. So Go Tell It on the Mountain, I feel like it's underrated too. Joy to the World usually takes over, but I feel like Go Tell It on the Mountain is like my favorite. And then we did Oh Holy Night. Silent Night, it's this version that has a chorus added to it, so it's Silent Night / Peace. It's really good. A church, I think it's like Vineyard or some church that's really good, did that years and years ago, and I've always done it since I found it. But Silent Night / Peace, I love adding that chorus to it, because without it, it's like Silent Night's kind of hard to make a worship song, honestly. And then we did Oh Come, Let Us Adore Him. We did a few parts of that. Oh Come, Let Us Adore Him. For You Alone Are Worthy. Give You All the Glory. Praise Your Name Forever. We did those. Had 2 people lead that. And then we did Away in a Manger, but this cool version of it, Away in a Manger and Worthy, like the chorus of Worthy from Elevation. So I saw Kim Walker-Smith and Chandler Moore do this version of it. I think it might be a Maverick City video. I think it is. But it is such a cool like mashup that they did of those 2 songs. You wouldn't even think they would work together, but they do in like the coolest way. So we did that, and I thought that was really cool. I've never led Away in a Manger ever. I mean, I probably sang it when I was a kid. Obviously, I know it, and I've sang it like at Christmas. But I've never led Away in a Manger, just because it's another one of those songs that's kind of hard. It's a great song, traditional song. Everybody knows it. It's fun to do those. But it's so hard to make it actually a worship song instead of just like we're singing words. And so I feel like adding Worthy onto it really tied that together. And everybody had something to lead. We had several singers, and we all split up the leading. So I love when we get to do that. That's always fun. But anyway, so yeah, it was a great morning. Sunday before Christmas, or that Christmas service, is always exhausting. I think just mentally. Sundays are exhausting for me no matter what, but especially weeks like this where I have to think about lighting, screens, transitions. I did all the transitions, which I always do, but we had more today. So I had to make sure like I'm transitioning right and doing the right thing and all of this stuff. And so just mentally I have a lot that I'm thinking about, and so I'm like just exhausted afterwards. Like I just crash after it's over with usually. And Zion crashed too after it was over with. He was so cute. He's always so cute, but this morning he was just like, he's been in this phase, which you guys saw in yesterday's vlog. He's been laughing for a long time. Like he started laughing really early on, like on the earlier end of things, but the past couple days, he's literally been laughing about everything. In yesterday's vlog, there was like when I coughed, he would just like start cracking up. And so every little thing he's just cracking up about. He was laughing during the sermon today for no reason, just like laughing out loud. It's the cutest thing. Also like super thirsty after I lead worship on Sundays. I came home like absolutely parched. So I'm gonna get something else to drink. I'll also show you guys this if you're interested. So I always talk about my hair extensions, and I told you guys that a couple of them fell out. So I wanted to show you what they look like. You can probably tell by looking at my hair. I didn't know what I was going to do with it today. Part of me kind of wanted to wear it up, but that's kind of hard to do now too because they've grown out, which I'm getting it done Tuesday, so it's going to get fixed. But you can see right there, that's how far down. Which when they put them in, they're not all the way to your scalp. There is supposed to be some room, but that is like way too much room. So they've grown out a ton. Actually, somebody asked me today if I got my extensions longer, and it's just because they've grown out so much. But this side, some fell out. You can kind of see if it's not curled just right, especially without these. You can kind of tell that I'm lacking some over here, but this is what they look like. I think it's actually pretty cool. When I saw them when she's putting them in, I was like, that's cool. But they're taping extensions, so this part's actually still sticky. But they just like, I think activate with like heat or something like that was what she did. Anyway, they're pretty cool, but my extensions are the blonde part. My actual hair doesn't have any blonde right now. Well, has like a tint of blonde toward the bottom because it just wasn't fully covered. But it's not like this kind of blonde anymore. It used to be even brighter than that. But yeah, I have a couple of them that literally fell out. That's what happens when you have hair that needs maintained and you haven't been to get it maintained. This kind of stuff goes and happens. But anyway, so they lasted pretty well for me though. I mean, I don't wash my hair very often, so I feel like that's helped. But I think I'm supposed to bring these back with me when I get it done. I'm pretty sure. I mean, because she was gonna move them up anyway. I'm pretty sure she can still use them, right? I don't know. But anyway, so that's the hair fiasco. And also today I'm noticing, Manny took a picture of me yesterday, and you could like, it looks like I've shaved part of my hair, because it's actually, in this style, I don't mind it too much. I did shave part of my hair actually a few years ago. I shaved the back of it when I had a pixie, so that's just my personality. You never know what I'll do. But you can see my hair right through here because of postpartum hair loss. The worst of it is around the hairline, which I think is pretty normal. It is like gone. Like I don't really have hair there. Like it's so thin. So it's on like full display this morning, but that's fine. So yeah, that's just kind of like, you can see it looks like I've painted hair on or something. Like I have the color of hair, but I don't really have much hair there. It's really weird. So yeah, losing my hair. And then one more thing that I'll show you. You know, it's show and tell. That's what I do when I haven't vlogged for a little while and I need to vlog more. I haven't vlogged as much today, but I'm wearing this lipstick today, which is a Colourpop lipstick. It's still on, and I haven't applied it since this morning, like 8 a.m. And I didn't even bring it with me. Usually I'll reapply before I get on stage, but I didn't. So, still on there. I've eaten all that. It's lasted really well. It's called Snowflake from Colourpop. Manny got this for me. It's like a warm tone red. I also have basically a different version of this that's a cool tone red that I wear a lot too. So, you're wondering about the red lip. It definitely lasts a long time. And it's a fully matte one, so. Anyway, I'm gonna get something to drink. Okay, show and tell again. So, you can probably hear the baby monitor because, like I said, Zion's taking his nap. But, I want to show you guys these boots. Everybody was asking me this morning about these boots, and I've worn them before, but it's been a little while. I haven't worn heels since my beginning of my pregnancy, probably, if I even wore them at all. But I haven't worn heels in a long time. I have little booties that have like a heel, but not like this kind of heel that I've worn, but I haven't worn this kind of heel in over a year, probably. Anyway, I love these boots. They are like super like sparkly, and I love these so much. Anyway, they're from Dirt Cheap, and you guys know I absolutely love Dirt Cheap. Our location closed down just a couple months ago. I mean, Zion was born. He went with us the last time we went there, so it's very recently. It seems like it's been forever. But they have locations like in Dallas. They have locations in Arkansas, close areas. I think it's right now only in the South. I think they have some in Tennessee, but I had never heard of it till I moved here. Anyway, I love Dirt Cheap, and I got these from Dirt Cheap, and they were more expensive than I usually, I think they're like $15 or something like that, which if you know, to you it's probably like, wow, that's a pretty good deal. But Dirt Cheap a lot of the time is like $2-3 for shoes like this. Like if I had waited and they still had them, they probably would have been marked down to like $3. But I got them when we were in Dallas, and I wasn't going to be back there anytime in the near future, so I decided to go ahead and get them because I loved them so much. They're so cute. I wore them for the Christmas service today. And they're from Target originally, but I don't know if Target, I don't think Target would have them now. They might have something similar. Anyway, they're from Target. Says it right on the inside. Dirt Cheap has a ton of Target stuff. I want to show these because I think they're so cute. And they just have a little heel. It's not super high or anything, so they're really good. But yeah, that's the shoes I wore today. So I was having to relearn how to walk in heels, even though they're not huge. It's just like I forgot what I was doing because it's been so long. Okay, I'm gonna go. You can probably hear my pants. I'm wearing like fake leather pants and they make a noise when I walk, and Manny's always like, what is wrong with your pants? But anyway, I'm gonna change real quick because I need to get more comfortable. Although these are leggings, they're pretty comfortable, but I'm like super cold. I don't know. This morning, like I said, it had cooled off, and I don't know, it's not cold outside, but our house gets really, really chilly. So I'm gonna probably put my hair up. I can find a hair tie. Story of my life. Anybody else just have 500 hair ties, but you can never find them when you need them? It's just a random one off the floor. So that's how my day's going. Okay. Wow. Hair's super heavy with extensions, so it's just kind of like falls when I do that, but I pinned it up a little bit. Better. Okay. So anyway, I'm gonna put a sweatsuit or something on, and just kind of, I'll probably leave my makeup on. I'll probably take my lipstick off or something, because I want to put some chapstick on, I think. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put my sweatsuit on, and I have like a full face of makeup on today. You guys know I've been looking absolutely rough on the vlogs, so I might just leave it for the rest of the vlog so that I can have a vlog of looking halfway decent, because I also have my tea cup in here I need to take out. I had some tea this morning because I woke up and, like, you know, sometimes you wake up, your throat's super dry. I felt like that, and it's never good to wake up on a Sunday morning and feel that way. Like, when you're a worship pastor, you know the tea starts, because we're not dealing with it. We're not having dry horse throat on the stage and like start the whole coughing thing on the stage. No, not happening. So I had some tea bright and early this morning so that I could soothe my throat, and it worked. I'm feeling better. A lot of honey. Honey's great for your vocal cords and stuff. So anyway, we got some comfies on. Okay, so I put this sweatshirt on. It's from our brand Awuku Designs. It says Seek Him. This is like the best quality sweatshirt. I love this so much. But anyway, so I've got that, and then just my sweats that I DIY'd. I have actually a sweatsuit that has the matching crew neck as well, but I love these sweats so much. I actually wore these when we did IVF. I wore them on retrieval day, egg retrieval day, and I had a little egg retrieval shirt, if you guys watched that vlog, that part of the docuseries. But anyway, I'm actually going to run something out to the trash can, I think, because I have all this stuff that I'm just not remembering. I went through some old products and some things in the bathroom the other day, and nothing like gross, but just stuff I've been getting rid of that I need to go ahead and take out to the trash can, because trash day will be tomorrow, and I'll end up forgetting, and it'll just be sitting in here like this for a week. So I'm gonna go ahead and run it out while I have a moment. Well, Manny's watching the baby monitor right now. So also, Zion was so cute. He is like literally the cutest ever. But when I got off the stage at the end of the service today, which I'd already held him like during the service, but then went back up at the end to end the service out, and when I got off the stage, one of our team members was holding him, and I walked up and he reached out for me, and he always does that, and like it makes my heart so happy. But then when I got him, he gave me a kiss, which he does that too, but it was just like in that moment it was extra sweet. And he like comes for me because he knows whenever I pick him up I always kiss him literally every time. And so when I picked him up, he was like coming at me like that because he knows that that's what I always do anyway. Oh my gosh, I just think it's so cute. It's so fun being a mom. Like, he is the absolute, I tell him every day, you're the highlight of my entire life. He is just everything. So anyway, I'm gonna run this to the trash. to figure out why those dogs are barking. I thought like a dog was coming or something, so I'm like paranoid when I'm throwing the trash away, because like I am not scared of dogs, but I'm scared if I don't know the dog, and like I don't know if it's mean or not. So I guess I'm kind of scared of dogs that I don't know. I mean, if it's like at somebody's house that I trust, whatever, but random dogs outside, you guys see when I go on walks, I don't play. Like I ain't messing with it. But it's actually kind of chilly out here. Feels fantastic just to get fresh air and not be roasting when you stand outside. But I know on Christmas, I think it's supposed to be warm. I know everybody is like around here like really excited for that. Like, oh, it's gonna be such nice weather. But to me, this is nice weather. Like, this cool air is so nice to me. So anyway, I'm hoping that we get, I think it's just for me, like I grew up in the Midwest, so Christmas is supposed to feel cold in my mind. And so if it doesn't, I'm like, what in the world? Like, how in the world is it Christmas and it's 78, 80, 90 degrees? Like, what's happening? It's not 90, but so I think it's supposed to be like 75, and that's just way too warm for Christmas. So anyway, we'll see. It's supposed to be sunny though and nice, so thank God for no like severe crazy weather or anything. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know what the weather's like where you are. I know it's been crazy everywhere. It's been just different. Even in the Midwest this year, it's different and hasn't been as cold as it normally would be. And they've been getting, or at least parts of the Midwest have been getting like severe weather this time of year, which is not typical and all that. So anyway, I'm gonna go in a second and clean our room, and I'll take you guys along a little bit. But I'm gonna say too, I had this bottle pumped and ready for him for when he wakes up. We do a lot of bottle feeding in the day. I do nurse him as well, but I mostly nurse in the evening through the night if he wakes up in the night as well. And then throughout a lot of the days we do a lot of bottle feeding. That's kind of been our schedule recently, is like bottles through the day. Mostly, I mean, of course, if you know, if we need to, we nurse, but bottles through the day, and then at nighttime, like from evening through the night, we nurse. In early morning we nurse. And then so I do a lot of pumping. It's just kind of what's always worked for us, and it's different with every kid. My next baby, I may solely nurse. I may not even pump, you know what I mean? You just never know. But I like to see how much he's getting and all of that. So I just have my own reasons, but that works really well for us. That's kind of what we've been doing. So I've been sitting this bottle, like if I have, like for example, this will be his next feeding. And so I've been just letting it kind of, because you can leave breast milk out for quite a while without being refrigerated, several hours without going in the fridge. So it won't be out for that long, because he eats usually every 3 to 4 hours. So I just left this out and didn't put it in the fridge because he likes it best, I think, or not necessarily he likes it. I think it's just easiest for him to drink it when it's room temperature. And so I try to give him that as often as I can. But we do obviously refrigerate some, and then some is frozen, so we try to warm that up. But honestly, a lot of the time, we just give it to him straight out the fridge, and he doesn't complain about that. He's never had a problem with it at all. I think mentally feel better about giving him room temperature. But I was reading, somebody said like they just go ahead and give their baby milk straight out the fridge, breast milk straight out the fridge, because when they drink oat milk or dairy, you know, like cow's milk or whatever, it's just going to be straight out of the fridge. You don't always microwave your milk, you know what I mean? When you're growing up, you just drink milk out of the fridge. So I thought that's actually really true. So we have always just kind of given him cold milk as well. And he's not particular about really anything. He's very easy. He's never complained about the cold milk. He doesn't complain about cold wipes. We've never had a wipe warmer. I wanted to get one before we had him, and he doesn't care. And we probably would never even use it, because he literally never even budged from cold wipes. Even when we used to change him in the night, it just never bothered him. So it's so crazy how every baby is so different. Like my brother and sister-in-law recently had a baby, and just him and Zion are just very different in their personalities. And it's so crazy how you can have, like, they're this, you know, both little babies, but they're so different and so their own person. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do a few things in our room before he wakes up, if I have the chance to do that. Change of plans.
Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. It's a little napping boy. Oh, big stretch. Big stretches.
The sound machine is super loud in there, but literally as I did that last clip, he woke up. So I'm gonna snuggle my buddy for a few minutes and then we'll continue on with our cleaning. Got the camera to show you how much hair he has. He has so much hair and his little curls are looking so cute. The back is like still straight. It was straight when it was born. So the back, it curls better than it used to, but it still has straight parts. But the sides and everything, super cute. Anyway, tons of hair. Don't you, buddy? Tons of hair. What were you saying? You laughing? You laughing? Are we gonna snuggle? Oh, snug. This is why I don't get things done. Not because he's doing anything, but because he's literally too cute. And I just snuggle him and he's showing y'all his feet now. He's a perfect Bubba. He's a perfect in every way. Oh, thank you, Bubby. He's perfect. Oh, you laughing again? Oh, he's perfect. Oh, and you kicked the camera. Goodness gracious. He's perfect in every way. He's a perfect in every way. You almost gave me your passy. Oh, goodness. He loves blankies too. Do you want to get under the blankie? Whoa. Yes, he loves a good blankie. He's like his mom and dad. Both of us love him. Yeah. He just laughs like this. My sweet boy. Okay, so I haven't washed my face yet, but me and Zion just took a shower. I don't wash my face in the shower. Some people think it's weird, whatever. I'll wash it later. So probably look crazy because my head was getting splashed. But anyway, we just got out of the shower. He's got still some eczema situation going on, so we wanted to just give him just a nice shower, basically just to get warm water on him, and then put his baby Aquaphor on that we've been using. I'm also going to try to put some more breast milk on him because I know that helps a lot. So anyway, let me know any tips or tricks you might have. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap up with today's vlog. So we will see you tomorrow morning. Remember, you are incredible. Jesus loves you. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Chestnut roasting, Jack Frost nipping at your nose. So I'm